Hello folks, Sam Owens here with a nice tool for the people primarily that are into flooring. This is a TOWOT sharp multi-angle miter shear cutter. Yes, a lot of words there in the title, but it's adjustable at 45 degrees to 135 degrees. In addition to flooring people, this can also work well for the hobbyist to cut things like picture frames, anything that they need to cut an angle from those degrees that I mentioned. This is an ideal tool, and we're going to show you the features of it, and then we're going to do a demonstration. It comes in a box like this, and really there's only the tool itself, and it comes in there just like that. And on the box there are some information setting up your device and cutting angles, explaining a little bit. So that is your instruction manual on the box, and also replacing the blades. I'll show the different parts of the angle cutter here in just a moment, but this is going to give you a lot of information right off of the box. And this is the tool, and it's in the safety stored condition right now. If you try to work it, it will not work until you release the safety catch. This is the safety catch, and what you do is you squeeze it just a little bit, in other words, in order to have that to come down, and then it will spring into action, allow you to perform your cuts. Now there is a little adjusting Phillips screw right there that if you need, if this is too tight for you, you can screw this down to give you a better clearance. And you could operate it with one hand, in other words, squeeze and push this down, and you're ready to go. Okay, now with it in the active position, the blade is up like that. It's a very sharp blade. It's a heavy-duty blade here. And as the box describes, you can change the blades, replace the blades. It explains how to do that. And also, this is the main adjustment right here, this little bar right here. And right now it's set at 90 degrees. You got 90 degrees on this side, 90 degrees on that side. The reason they have degrees on both sides is for the angle of the cut that you want. So I'll demonstrate that in the demonstration. So right now a 90 degree is a very easy cut. You just lay the piece across there, and the first thing we're going to do is tubing. This is plastic tubing that's popular, and a lot of times you want to cut it off. This is a tool that will do it. This is like 1/4 inch tubing. And to do that, if I just want to cut it off and have a nice flush cut, and what we do is we put it down against this bar with it in 90 degrees, and now I hold it firmly and don't let it move, and then slowly, right there, perfect cut. Okay, so that is a 90 degree. Now we're going to go to some wood for the profession I mentioned, flooring people. There's the molding that goes around the perimeter of the walls, and this is it. And this is ideal in that when they replace the carpeting or flooring, they usually will add brand new flooring, molding, and it has to be cut. So this is a great tool to have in the tool pouch and be able to cut it without sawdust flying around like you have a miter saw, because you've got a little miter tool right here in your hand. Okay, we're going to demonstrate just cutting. I'm not going to make anything, but right now this is cut like this, and we want to, maybe I want to try to cut it that way. So in order to cut it that way at a 45 degrees, that's what we want, I'm going to end up turning this like this. And now when I put it down like that, you see the 45 is down here. If it's up here, it's going to be 135. But when I put it right here, the angle is gonna, this blade is gonna cut right across where that line is right there. If I were to put it down here, then I would get a different cut. Well, let's see, that's 45, yeah. Oh, it would be moving it this way, see, you're gonna get that cut. So when I move it this way, I'm going to get this cut. So you have to look at it a few times practicing, and you'll be able to see that you have two sides that you can put it on to get the angle that you want. So plan it out 2 times and then cut once. Okay, now I want to cut right along the line. So I put it right here and I line it right up in the center. And you don't want it tilted any particular way because it will not be straight if it's tilted. So right there, then I go, and right there, a nice cut. Okay, we'll try that one more time. I'm going to do the other side like this and show that. Now, you see I'm going to cut a different cut. So we'll do it just like this. And there you go. So you can do that all day long, and once you get used to it, it'll be very easy to work. And then if we turn it like this, then you can put it down this way, or you can put it this way. Now I'm gonna try it like that. Now once I get it, then I have to hold it, and right there is a nice cut. So it's very sharp and very easy to operate. Now, the harder the wood, usually this type of wood is very soft, pine wood, but if you get into hardwood, this may be hard to squeeze. But mostly flooring, and then the plastic molding, it will cut that also. So no problem there. Actually, if you wanted to cut an angle on one of these, you could do it. Plastic. You could do this just like that, put it right there, and we're going to get a nice 45. Maybe you want to do some sort of a frame out of PVC or plastic tubing, so you do it. For the hobbyist, this could really help you. Okay, now when you're finished cutting, you push this back up, and now it's stored in the safe condition that you're not going to accidentally operate it. Okay, folks, I think you see that this could be a real great tool for your hobby or your job if you're a professional. I want to thank you very much for watching my video.